Hello, everyone. I hope that you all are staying safe during this unexpected break. The purpose of this video is to show you the weekly lesson plan and help you get the most out of it. So I'm going to share my screen now and show you what our lesson plan is going to look like for this week. So the first page is basically a letter or an introduction to remote learning. It tells you a little bit about what's going to be happening over the next 2 weeks. Me and Miss Tracy did collaborate on this lesson plan, so both first grade classes will be getting the same exact content, which is fantastic. So a few things in this letter that I do want to draw your attention to is the first thing is that all of these activities we provided on this calendar are enrichment activities. They will be reviewing concepts that we've learned throughout the school year. We will not be introducing any new topics. The second thing I do want to tell you about is that none of these activities are mandatory, nothing will be graded, and nothing will be passed in. So feel free to use whatever you want to use to fit into your family's daily schedule. Do not feel like you need to get everything on this schedule done. It is a lot of activities, so there is no stress to get all of this done. At the bottom of this page, there is a greeting to the children. It's a video similar to this, just telling them how much I miss them and hopefully encouraging them to do some more reading and writing during this break. On the first part of the calendar is just reading and math. So for reading and math this week, me and Miss Tracy are expecting that the children read or are read to for 20 minutes. This is a great opportunity to get them on the iPad and use Kids or Epic. If you don't know your child's login information for that, contact me and I will send it to you. Yesterday, I did send everyone the Epic access code. Epic is free until June because of COVID-19, so it's a really great website and I really suggest using it. If that 20 minutes is not enough, feel free to go to this website list. Me and Miss Tracy have collected a few resources from the district's website page. These are the ones that we thought were the most engaging. We are going to be trying to switch out a few of these throughout the next 2 weeks, so check back weekly and see what you can find. Going back up and looking at math. For math, we have used the resources from the curriculum investigations. Most days start with a video from Math Word and Ideas. The Math Word and Ideas are usually videos or visuals, depending on what we're reviewing. So I'll show you an example. If I click on this, it's going to bring me right there. And this is a Math Word and Ideas on 10 frames. If the children cannot read them independently, they can click on the little play button and they can scroll through. Some of them are interactive, some of them are videos, and some of them are just visuals of strategies that we've used in the classroom. Like I said, these Math Word and Ideas usually have to do with one of the games that they're playing that day. So me and Miss Tracy have given the children 2 options for games each day. We've given 2 options because one game can always be played independently and one game can be played with a partner. So make sure that you pay attention to if they are independent or partner games, because if you're looking for an activity that you want your child to be independent, you have to get some work done. That's a great opportunity to just get them on the iPad playing independently or computer or tablet, whatever you have. If you're looking to get that math talk happening and talking about your child's math strategy, then I would play a partner game. I do want to show you an example of a math game. So this is an example of a math game that they're going to be playing this week. As you notice, they have the digital game board, all the tools that they need. If the children forget how to play a game, there is a directions tab that they can look at. And as you notice, their words are pretty big. This is not very first grade friendly, so they can always play and listen to the directions if they cannot read. Another great thing about the digital game is that if they're really enjoying playing this game and they fill up this game board, they can go through and play different game boards. Play about 3 rounds of the game. If you are a family that is looking to cut down on screen time, there is a great resource on, not on all of the games, but on some of the games, they do have the option. If you click this little shape in the right-hand corner, you do have the option to actually print out the game boards and play hands-on activity. You would just need to find the other materials needed for the game. but it's a really great idea if you are looking to cut that screen time down. So like I said, there's 2 choices for the game. Your child can play both games or one game, whatever works for your family schedule. If the math, word, and ideas and game are not enough and you're looking for more, you can feel free to go down to that website list and see what else there is. For writing, we basically just want the children writing from 10 to 15 minutes a day. We have given them 5 options this week. They can do the same option each day. They can choose a different option every day of the week, but we do want them writing 10 to 15 minutes a day. Feel free to get them a writing journal and just have them journal and write. And remember, don't give the word away. Have them use their resources to tap out or stretch out the word for all the different sounds that they hear. All right, moving on to phonics. So the phonics skill of the week is going to be reviewing sight words. So if you scroll down to the next slide, we have provided you with a word list and a word work menu. So this is another opportunity where you can set your child up to be independent and hopefully get some work done. What's so great about these word work activities is all of them can be done independently. I've seen this word work menu used in 2 different ways. I've seen it used like the children do one activity a day and they try to cross off all the different options by the end of the week. I've seen children do tic-tac-toe daily. So they do 3 activities in one day and try to do tic-tac-toe. So just a few ideas, but these are really great, and just getting them to write down those words and memorize them, because these are the words that we're finding most children are having a difficult time remembering, spelling. Going back up to science and social studies. So this week's focus is going to be science. For science, I picked out a really great video on turkey vultures. We've been talking about how birds' bodies, beaks, and feet help them survive in their habitat. So you can show your child that it's a shorter video. I think it's about 3 minutes, but you can have a discussion about all the different body parts on the turkey vulture and how it helps it survive in its habitat. On Wednesday, hopefully it's nice out. You can send your child outside with a science journal. Get them making some observations about their environment and what they see around them. We have been studying living things, so having them turn over logs, looking for bugs, exoskeletons, all that fun science stuff. Or we also have been studying the weather, so you can keep a weather graph like we do in the classroom and looking at a thermometer. On Friday, we found this really great coding website. It's a great website for children that are older and younger. There's coding websites of all different interests. There's like a Minecraft one, there's a Star Wars one, there's a Frozen one. Who doesn't love Anna and Elsa? So your child can scroll through and find what is interesting to them and try it out. And if you scroll all the way down, you will see that there are some messages from the specialists. So PE with Mr. Nye, art from Miss Smith, and music from Miss Geoffroy. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that you have all the resources you need to feel successful during this. Please feel free to email me. I am here to help you during this transition, and feel free to have the kids send me an email. I will do my best to respond as soon as possible, but I hope that everyone is staying healthy and safe, and most importantly, enjoying this quality time with your family, because we don't often get to spend this much time. It is nice to stop and pause and just see the positive during this very negative situation. So thank you, and feel free to email me if you have any questions.